Hello everybody, welcome to our math review today. Today we are finally going to put everything together we've been working on. So Monday we worked on place value, reviewing all of that, all those important ideas. Tuesday we reviewed rounding numbers. Wednesday you did addition and subtraction problems. Yesterday you did multiplication and division problems. And today you are going to be doing some word problems. Now I will warn you, on your word problem assignment, you won't be told which operation you need to choose, right? Remember, math operations are just the four things we've learned, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. All right, so each problem you have to choose which math operation you have to use, and some problems might have more than one step, okay? But we have practiced this. So we're reviewing today how to mark up our problem, how to figure out what's important, and how to choose which math operation we need to use to solve. Okay, so let me get rid of this and let's read our first problem over here about Ms. Fitzgerald and cash. Ms. Fitzgerald has a bag of 50 dog treats for Cash. If she gave him the same number of treats each day for a week, how many treats will he get each day? How many treats will be left over? All right, let's go ahead and begin by finding our important information. If you were here, I'd be asking you to tell me, but you're all really good at this. So I know you'd tell me that we need to underline our important numbers, okay? There are 50 dog treats total. That's important to know, okay? Let's see. She gave him the same number of treats each day for a week. How many days are in a week? Is that essentially like a number? It's kind of like a 7, right? I'm going to put a 7 here, okay? So we know that he got the same amount of treats each day for a week, which would be 7 days. And then our question says, how many treats will he get each day? Okay, that's our first question. So I'm going to put a number 1 here. Helps me to remember I have to do 2 things. My second question, how many treats will be left over? Okay, we have 2 questions. So I wrote that 2 times. Okay, first of all, there's 50 dog treats, and we have to split them into 7 equal days, okay? If I'm taking a large number and splitting it up into even amounts, what operation is that? Hopefully you said division, okay? We need to divide up 50 dog treats into 7 days of the week. So we will write our 50 here, divided by 7. If you're not writing with me, go ahead, pause the video, grab your whiteboard. You will need it. All right, 50 divided by 7. I'm going to go ahead and draw my lines in here for box division. And we think to ourselves, how many 7s will go into 5 without going over? And the answer is it won't fit at all. 7's bigger than 5. So I can put a 0 on the top. 0 times 7, or 0 groups of 7, is 0. All right, now if you have a digit left down here, we've got to send it on a vacation up here. So how many 7s will go into 50 without going over? Well, I can skip count by 7s. Okay, so we've got 7, whoop, can't see me, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56. 56 is too many. I have to back 1 up. So 7 groups will go in. And 7 times 9, I just realized, was 49. So if you still don't know your math facts, work on them hard so you can get them memorized. 50 minus 49. Some of you might do that in your head. Don't forget, though, when you are doing this, it's a normal subtraction. So I can cross out my 5, make it a 4, and make that 1, or the 0, into a 10. All right, so 10 minus 9 is 1. And I cannot carry it up here because there are no more digits. So we know that this 1 is going to be our remainder. So my answer to the problem was 7 remainder 1. But you guys know, if that's what you circle as your answer, you have not explained what it means in terms of our word problem, right? So that answer is correct, but you have to make sure you explain it. So let's check our first question. How many treats will he get each day? Well, what did we find out? 7, right? He can get 7 treats each day. So we can say Cash gets 7 treats a day. All right. Problem number 1, check. We did it. We're done. But remember, we said there's 2 questions. That's why I always do this, so I don't forget there's a second part. How many treats will be left over? Well, isn't that just what our remainder is? Yeah, we had one extra little piece, dog treat, that wouldn't fit evenly into any groups. So there will be 1 treat left over. I will give you a minute to finish that up. And I did finish number 2, so it looks like I'm done with my problem. All right, so now we're going to shift over, do one more example. All right, this problem, talking about tree houses. I did have a tree house when I was a kid. I'll tell you a quick funny story. My mom, we lived in the woods, so sometimes she would tell my brothers and I, get out of the house and go play. So one time she told us we couldn't come back till dinner. And she said, you can come back, use the restroom, but you're out playing. So my younger brother and I think we were like maybe 8 and 10, about your age, we decided to build a tree house without any parental supervision. So our tree house was not 84 feet in the air, but it was pretty high and we had 2 stories. So long story short, my parents found out and we had to get some of my dad's help to make the treehouse safe. But I did have a treehouse as a kid. So if you've ever been in them, an 84-foot high treehouse would be really scary. Okay, so we're just pretending. My treehouse is 84 feet high. My neighbor's treehouse is only 51 feet high. How much higher is my treehouse than my neighbor's? Okay, if you get confused on a problem like this, I recommend trying to draw a picture after you make sense of your problem. So we know my treehouse is 84 feet. My neighbor's is 51 feet. And the question simply says, how much higher is my treehouse than my neighbor's? All right, so I'm going to draw a quick little picture. Let's say this is the tree with my treehouse. Okay, so we know this distance from top to bottom, right, all the way up, this would be 84 feet. Okay, now my neighbor's treehouse, not quite so big. Let's say it's about to here. Okay, so this distance from here to the ground is only 51 feet. So this is the mystery, right? We need to know what's the difference between the 2. Now there's different ways to think about this. I could start at 51 feet and count on all the way up to 84 to see what the difference would be. Or I can find the difference, which is the answer to subtraction, by subtracting, right? So we always start with our biggest number. 84 feet minus 51 feet would give me the difference. All right, so let's try it. 84 feet minus 51 feet. 4 minus 1 is 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. So it looks like my treehouse is 33 feet higher than my neighbor's. So for our label, we can say 33 feet or 33 feet higher. All right, good. Last thing before I let you go, if you wanted to check this problem, hopefully we remember how we can check things. Addition and subtraction are opposites. You can use them to check your answers, similar to multiplication and division. So if I wanted to see if this works, I can add up 33 plus 51, and if I get 84, then I have done the problem correctly. So let's try real quick. 33, 51. All right, looks good. All right, if you have any questions over the work today, you are going to need to have your whiteboard out. These are tougher. You have to think them through. I expect you to mark up your problems and to draw pictures and diagrams and try to make sense of it, okay? I'm not going to say this type of math is easy, but you can all do it and kind of try to have fun with your challenge today, okay? If you have any big major troubles, let me know and we can plan a time to meet and work on them. All right, good luck. Have a great day. I will see you later.